Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Dredge. I'm having a look at a sort of preview build. There's a demo build actually as part of the next fest, which should be starting now. So we're gonna have a bit of a look at this today. According to Steam, Dredge is a single player fishing adventure with a sinister undercurrent. Sell your catch, upgrade your boat, and dredge the depths for long buried secrets, explore a mysterious archipelago, and discover why some things are best left forgotten. Well, I think that sums it up fairly well. A pseudo fishing sim, you know, maybe a little bit eldritchy, a little bit Cthulhu-y maybe, or who knows, bit of horror. I'm playing with thumbsticks because I think that's what they want. Job listing, angler wanted. Yes, I like this art immediately. Look at this dude. It's like looking in a mirror, this crusty fuck. Oh, I've crashed into a bloody... Oh, I have in fact actually crashed. I was going to meme about being in the ocean, but oh well, whatever. Dredging the depths. Let's go. Monday. Alright, we've got a timer, we've got a compass. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Oh, look at this dude. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Well, I'm glad no one's worried about my injuries or anything. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few I've had a few of the locals move things to one of our old vessels. Oh, the old amnesia, but in boat form. Stripped back to level 1. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish, see if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time, it can really creep up on you. Okay. Undock. Move forwards. Oh, look! They got a little buddy tug. How cute. Yes. Adjust the camera. Yeah. We might have to invert. My brain's having a hard time with this. Move to a fishing spot. Let's see if the game will let me invert. Why? It is inverted, apparently. That is a fucking lie. It's not inverted. Now it is. Start fishing. Disturbed water, medium stock, coastal. I do like fishing games like this, where it's not necessarily the rod. Oh. What happened there? Did I catch? Species added. Cod. Place. Oh shit, it's... Oh, we've got Tetris. Oh, this is cool. Oh. Right. Oops. This spot has been depleted. I've fished them to extinction. Rotate. There we go. What's this button? Cabin. Encyclopedia. Coastal, not caught. Page 1 of 64 discovered. 128. Oh, you get the little silhouettes as well. Oh, eels and shit in there as well. Hey, catch a fish or two. Met the mayor of Great Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. A bit dramatic. The mayor has asked me to catch a few fish and return to the dock. Okay. Okay. I guess homeward bound. I wish I were Homeward bound. Oh, don't tempt me, game. Blue mackerel. Let's a bloody go. Jam that in there. Alright, so the controls are there. I feel like a bit of muscle memory is going to go a long way to moving a bit faster. Can I move my fishing rod? Oh, maybe that's part of the ship there specifically. What happens if I try and place the fish on top of the already placed fish? Hey, it auto places it. Okay, spot has been depleted. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking specific actions. Oh, look at that. I like that. That is cool beans. Dock. This is very cute. You step onto the dock at Great Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Now, concerns. The gameplay loop, so far, is pretty light. Now, either it's going to be a fairly casual experience. I mean, it could ramp up. But, you know, at the moment, it's sort of laying the groundwork for light stuff. I'd love it if it ramped up. But we're in danger of this turning into a life sim as well, right? Make me date all the fucking lonely single mums at the fishing village. Not really my thing, right? I can just go out the front door if I really want to do that. Ugh. I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel's yours to own. Oh, here we go. What's his name? Bloody Tom Nook and Cranny or whatever he's from Animal Crossing. I'm going to be $1 billion in debt. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. I won't make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. Oh, well, there you go. Giving back to the community. He doesn't seem like such a bad dude. So to recap, you'll need to sell your fish on the local market, paying off your debt, and, in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Do you understand? Selling the fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. A local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Well, that's very convenient. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Wait, can they rot? Alright, fishmonger. I kind of like that we're not going on foot, that it's all sort of menu-based in the town. Look at this dude. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt to pay outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying that off first. Right, so there's multiple islands. Sell all fish? Perfect. Oh look, okay, so these are like fishing spots. That's a light spot, engine spot. I like it. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work, and I have no doubt that you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Dude, this guy is just a good bloke all round, isn't he? Collect item. L3. Oh, research part. A curious looking component. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Oh yeah, put that in the bloody car. One last thing, our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Alright, off to the shipwright. Oi, look at this Sheila. She looks rough as guts. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favours around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, oh, what's that about? Fish that fight back, perhaps. I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look round. Just remember, the bigger equipment, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Okay. So, how much money do I have? 84 bucks. 150. Simple skimmer. A lightweight rod. Fishing speed plus 10%. Catches in the shallow. And then R3 puts me over here. That catches in the coastal. Ah. Alright. Install 2 hours, eh? Alright, time's nearly 3 now. Okay, the time jumps forward. Yep, got it. Nice. Alright. Oh shit, she's got other things for sale as well. Oh. Light. Oh, look at this. Lumens. Range. 10 meters. Eee, I like it. Ship loan repayments, $35 remaining. Okay. Research. Research parts 1. Not available in the demo. Not available. Nothing's available in the demo. Well, fuck. Why give it to me, game? So, I can't do any research. Okay, but you can see that it would be X parts per. Oh, look at that one. That does coastal and shallow. Ooh. Volcanic? Goodness gracious. What's this? Cabin? Yeah, piss off with the encyclopedia. The Marrows. Oh, look at all the different areas. Coastal, shallow, oceanic, abyssal. Nice. Alright. And then, can I talk to the mayor? What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. Of course, how much would you like to repay? All never mind. Okay. I should go back to fishing. I should. What's this button? What's that? What is that? Oh, that's just my light. And what's this? Lights. Light up the night. Stronger lights lessen the effects of panic. Okay, that's a bit Sunless Sea. A loud horn, make your presence known. Get a closer look. Can identify fishing spots at a distance. Oh, that's kind of cool. Right, so... See now, can I invert that? I actually want them back to front. I like this going up and down, but I want this the other way, and the game doesn't seem to want to let me do that. So poo. Pooey and fooey to Yui. There are no fish here right now. Okay. Oh look, there's another little village over here. Select your lights. There we go. Oh, is that fish? Hey, it is too. Oh, some sort of squid. There we go. Oh, hang on, it doesn't auto-place. Shit. Wait, what was that? Exposure to fog and other things increase panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Okay. Alright, what's my panic at? Little Marrow. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewellery and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialise in antiques and jewellery. I'll purchase any special trinket that you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Will you buy fish? No, but he'll buy trash. Okay. Got storage there. We could rest. But how much do I know that my panic level is? Oh, whatever. Dock worker. How's the day treating you? What is it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Most days it's pretty quiet. The pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward and that suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offence, but you wouldn't get me out onto those seas every day. What else can I do for you? Okay. Alright, so what's the next part? I guess we could go exploring. Hey, that's what I was waiting for them. Jesus, hang on a sec. Not available in the demo, but look how much. We've literally inhabited one grid square. Oh, what happened to the fish? Did I scare them off? No good. No good. This is wonderful. I am worried if it's just going to be fucking game journalist mode all the way, right? I wouldn't mind it actually being tough. Because it's not really given off a huge bloody, you know, Stardew Valley dating sim bullshit life sim nonsense, which is good. But again, the gameplay's kind of thin. Let's just worry about paying the debt. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Oh, tell me about it. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Have you got any fish for that order? Apparently. Just leave whatever you've got here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Okay. Is that what you want? Alright, come back when you have everything. Yeah, that was a little bit fiddly, but that's alright. Sell all fish. Alright. Surely we can just pay the mayor off, right? All of it. Fantastic. Now, what else can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish and proceed to sleep all day. Oh, mate, what a life. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Sounds a bit sus, doesn't it? Now, what else can I do for you? Tell me about the wider region. Certainly! Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know about? Oh, fuck, whatever. Gale Cliffs? Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Nah. Okay. I've got a good feeling about these engines. They'll take you far away. Reliable too, provided you take care of them. Oh, okay. Tell me more about the engine. $100? Oh. What are you trying to do? Bloody gouge me. Holy dooly. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Oh, you love to see it. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Okay. Dry dock. This is the dry dock where we can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard material for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Oh, how do I get them? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned toward upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Understood. Net space, engine space. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, let's go get dangerous. That's the journal. Court to order. Messages. So little Marrow is across the way. I don't know, maybe we head for this little island over here. Oh, what's this? Inspect. A floating buoy. It serves to mark the safe passage past the dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Oh, okay. Again, very sunless sea, sunless skies. A lot more casual. Like, not that I'm trying to move you on, but giving examples and touchstones is great. So if you find this interesting, you should definitely check out both those games. Sunless Skies is still ultimately a high seas game, even though it's more about flying in this weird open air space from port to port. They've got a similar sort of thing going on. Even thematically, it's quite similar. Oh, what is that down there? Look at that. It's a big boy. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Ah. No good. Wonder how big the things get. Oh, surely there's big monsters down there. Fuck yeah. A man can dream. What's going on here? Workshop? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Or maybe we talk to the ruined mansion. The door is locked. That's it? Ah, methinks there is a puzzle here. Blackstone Isle. Alright. Let's duck out the other side. Creepy, that sound. Oh, trophy court. That's cool. So I guess if you hit that special bar, you get better fish. Night trip. Oh, what's going on with this? Hang on a second. Oh, it's like a message in a bottle. Added to cabin. Creepy noises in the dark. Follow the nav boys. Oops. Oh, geez, that was a bit of a hitch. Demo might have had enough. Steel point. I don't know, let's rest. Nothing here for me. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I mean, look, again, it is an overview. We like to go over it broadly, and I think we've got an idea of what's going on here. Seems like the demo is a bit limited as well, but hey, that's the thing, it's a demo build. It just wants to give us a broad strokes idea of what its main beats are and what it's going for. I think there's something really cool here. It's still early on to tell, as again, I did voice it earlier, very thin gameplay loop. I like it. Casual is probably better. Thin implies that it's incomplete. I still think it feels like a complete and well-considered gameplay loop. It's just not super taxing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of room for more casual games. However, I do worry about the depth, and that can go hand in hand with a casual sort of loop. Light loop, I shouldn't say. I was going to say thin again. Yeah, I don't really know. The narrative seems to be being presented in sort of canned chunks delivered by talking heads. So it seems like even though we're island hopping and there's a pseudo open exploration component to it, it does feel as though it's actually going to be quite linear, which I think this is good. This is actually ticking a lot of boxes. Not everything has to be a Factorio spreadsheet simulator, right? There's a place for that. There's places for games like this. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be a little bit more Metroidvania, right? We've already seen certain classes of Rod locking us out from capturing certain things, and presumably we'd probably have, catch a shark for the mare to progress. So we might get gated by things like that. But this is all rampant speculation. Anyway, Dredge, it's pretty cool. It's in the Steam Next Fest, so you should go and check out the demo now if you're watching this when it goes up, and make up your own mind. Anyway, team, let me know what you reckon. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.